Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. My name's Elizabeth, and today I'm actually going to be sharing how to spend some more money. So maybe you need this video, maybe you don't. There's a lot of people who are in debt. There's a lot of people who are working on becoming financially free. There's a lot of people who are struggling, but there's a whole spectrum, right? And so some of you guys are really good at investing. Some of you are really good at saving your money and putting it towards assets. But some of you, if you're like me, have a hard time spending on yourself, have a hard time living a little bit more in the now because you are so focused on your goals and your future and what you want. And you're like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'd rather sacrifice and save and build and invest so that I can have more down the line and I can have more freedom and autonomy and choice to do whatever I want to do. And that's great. I'm super proud of you guys for doing that because it's not fun to be in a lot of debt. It's not fun to be stressed out all the time about money. But I do want to give you a few tips and maybe some permission to spend a little and live a little. And it's something that I've been working on in my life. And it's actually been really helpful and enjoyable. It doesn't mean you just need to go spend whatever you want and go into debt and ruin all of your hard work. But it is okay to spend on some of these things. And so I'm going to share what I think is worth spending on and give you a little bit of encouragement there. So if this video is for you, let's do it. All right, so the first thing is if you're meeting your goals, give yourself permission. And so if you're doing what you need to do and you set out, hey, I'm going to do these things, I'm going to invest in this account and that account and this account, and I'm going to do this, and you've done all of that, and maybe you even have done extra, then that is good enough, right? And if you are constantly aware of your finances and you have your goals and they're real, genuine goals, then you should have some money aside and allow yourself to have a little bit of fun, right? And so if you are in a ton of debt or you're not able to save anything and you're not investing anything or you just spend whatever you want, then that's where maybe you need to pull back a little bit, right? But if you're meeting a lot of these objectives, a lot of it is going to work out. It's going to take time. And so give yourself permission. And if you want to just sacrifice and scrimp and save, and if you have any extra money, you just want to throw that in as well, that's fine. But seriously, like it's okay to take $100, $200, whatever it is in your budget and with your goals for you, for something fun, to go out. If you like to eat out, go do that. If you want to go do an experience, go do that. If you want a new pair of jeans or whatever, go do that. If you're meeting your goals, it's okay to spend a little on something you enjoy. Number 2, I would say it's okay to spend money on things that will make your life better or that align with your goals and values. So, for example, one of my values is having good health. And so if I want to be healthy, I might give myself permission to buy some foods that are a little bit healthier and make sure I invest in those foods. And now some of the foods I eat are a lot more affordable than processed foods and things of that nature. But I'm giving myself permission, or hey, you know what? I'm going to get that $10 membership at the gym. Planet Fitness has some great offerings, and I'm sure your local gyms, or even just investing in a little bit, some dumbbells or something, and then you just work out at home. That is worth it. That's something that will help you. I don't want to have millions of dollars and then be in a ton of pain or have to be in the hospital or can't walk or whatever, right? So take care of yourself and figure out what you value and invest in that. If you want to invest in anything, in education and in becoming smarter and learning more skills, whatever it is, be okay investing in that because it aligns with who you want to be and how you want to show up in the world. Number 3, this is a really big one for me, and give yourself permission to spend money because it takes money to make money, right? It's this energetic exchange. You need to put money out to get money back, right? And so just like if you are spending money on a gym membership and then you actually go to the gym, you don't just spend the money, but you do it, or you buy the healthy food and then you eat it, that's going to help you to be healthier. Same thing with building wealth. If you need to earn more money, you're going to have to spend money to invest in skills unless you can work for free and work for someone and say, hey, I'd love the experience and I'll work for free, right? You need to be able to spend some money to make money. Or if you have a business, you need to spend money on ad spend to gain more customers to come to you, right? And so this is something that I've had to learn because I love investing in things, but I'm like, I've done a video on this where say you make $40,000 a year and then you're like, well, I have to invest. But instead of just investing in the S&P 500, time does matter and it does help you with compounding over time. But instead, if I would have taken some of the money and invested in some of my business or some project I was doing or some skill, a high income skill or a degree that would actually help me to earn more money, and I could maybe make $80,000 or $120,000 one day or even more or whatever, that was worth it. And so you're going to have more money eventually to put in investments, to put in assets, but you have to be willing to spend the money first. It can feel scary. It can feel hard because you don't know if it's actually going to work out. And so do your research, but sometimes you have to take that calculated risk and invest that money up front so that you will have more down the line. And then you can invest and put those money in more assets and things of that nature, but you have to invest in yourself and be willing to spend a little bit to get more down the line. Number 4, so maybe you have a budget and you're trying to save more money or gain financial independence or whatever you are trying to do. Give yourself a fun budget. So just like you have money going here, 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 you have it going to an investment account, a brokerage account, a Roth IRA, you have it going into a real estate property, whatever it is. You want to add, hey, I get $200 or $50 or $500, whatever your budget and however much you make is. Give yourself a fun budget and say, if I do these things, I also get to have a little fun. And so if you want to buy new clothes, if you love getting new books, if you love to surf or do a fitness activity or whatever it is, go out to eat or go do some entertainment, whatever it is, I don't know, some random coin collection, then be okay spending that money on that. And so I think I heard this from Jordan Page one time, and she talked about like, give yourself some Target money. We have all these people giving financial advice, but like, what about Target? What about living a little bit? And so there's so many ways to find fun things to do and free things to do and to enjoy your life without buying things. But there is a reason the money's there, and there are things that can actually help you to enjoy your life a little more and to live a little. And yes, it's okay to buy yourself some clothes every once in a while, which is what I'm trying to tell myself. I love minimalism and worked my closet down, but I didn't spend a lot of money on clothes for a long time. And so I'm trying to find a few new shirts and outfits and things again. And it's hard. I'm like, do I really need that? And I'm like, Elizabeth, give yourself permission. It's okay. Give yourself this amount of money, get the new pair of pajamas, get the new shirt, whatever, and it'll be okay. So give yourself a fun budget, give yourself permission to spend. And if you have it in the budget, then it'll work out. Number 5, so a lot of people talk about giving back and generosity. And so maybe it's worth it to spend some money on helping people or donate it to a charity or whatever. And honestly, you can get some tax benefits back from that as well. But don't be afraid to invest in yourself and your own skills, but also be willing to invest in something that matters to you. Or if you see someone struggling or you see a food bank and you want to just go buy a few extra groceries and donate it to the food bank, then that's great. And honestly, right, what we put into the world, we're going to get back. And it feels good to give and to serve and to help. And so instead of just saying, oh, like, I'm trying to save for my goals, that's okay. You can have your goals, but be open to helping someone else with their goals and with their life. And it's probably going to help you in the long run. And it's going to make you honestly just feel so good. So don't be afraid to invest in yourself and your own skills, but don't be afraid to help with someone else and with someone else's struggle if you have the chance and the opportunity to do so. Great, so those were just a few tips on how to spend more money. I hope this message was helpful to you. Give yourself permission, guys. Like, it's okay. Have a budget, have these goals, but also live a little bit. And I definitely want to invest in my future, but I do talk about, like, we're not guaranteed another day. And so we don't want to just spend. In my opinion, I'm going to read Die With Zero, and so I'll do a review on that probably in the future. But I don't personally want to just spend everything right now, because I do want, if I am blessed enough to live a long and healthy and happy life, I want to be able to have money and time and freedom to do things. But you can live now. And honestly, like I said, if you invest in yourself and skills and you become more valuable and you have a higher income and you have more resources, then you'll be able to invest more and do more, and you'll still reach your goals. So let me know in the comments below if this was helpful for you. Let me know what videos you want to see next, or if I can help you in any way. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it, share with a friend, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys, you got this.